Alright, this is not... I think I'm being notified that I am on the air. Yes, I am. So... last time we played, I had done the really long anticipated and honestly pretty darn good fight of Sasuke versus Itachi. I miraculously still got an S rank even though I had less than half my health. I know if this was Storm 4, they would not accept that. Storm 4 is ridiculous with its S ranks. So I collect all these story records while I'm at it.
Wait, I'm pretty sure I've come around here with Naruto before. Maybe I'll take a little side trip. This takes me back. The training was long, but the end is in sight now. You did well to make it through without giving up.
The words give up don't exist in my world.
Well, then how'd you just say them?
In that case, let me test you to see whether you really don't give up or not.
Huh? Is that today's training?
Yes, it isn't anything complicated. It's a practical training to test your progress so far. An all-out battle. You versus me. Show me everything you got.
What I've got, huh?
This time, though, I'll be fighting for real, too. Expect to be knocked down easily unless you use all your power.
Ha! You too, Pervy Sage. Don't get scared when you see what I've really got.
That a boy. All right then, let's go.
Here I come, Pervy Sage.
Now then, let's see how he's doing.
I only get worried because Jiraiya is kind of still really slow in the Storm games.
Go!
He's okay, but like, really?
he's got some weak points, but he's definitely grown stronger. And...
Not yet. I'm not done yet.
this mental stamina and guts that won't quit.
Kirby Sage, come on, one more match.
No, that's enough. I got a good idea of your strength.
I can still fight. I don't want to quit when I'm down. Kirby Sage. What? What are you laughing for?
Well, it looks like that got passed on as well.
Huh? What are you talking about?
No, nothing. Just talking to myself.
What?
Not much further to Tenchi Bridge. Finally.
Internet connection quality is currently not sufficient. Investigate all the things.
Now then, it all begins here.
Restarting what I like to really think about as the last.
Let's.
What is it, Pain?
Someone is obstructing my reign. The feel of this chakra. He's an expert.
What should we do?
You shouldn't even need to ask. All who hinder me shall be wiped out. There is nothing else.
Then...
Right. I'll go make the preparations. I leave the rest up to you, Conan.
Of course.
So I was saying though, that I feel like this is like the last of the really good arcs.
Right. Infiltration complete. The Hidden Rain Village. I can't help but remember those kids. That was back during the Second Great Ninja War. Tsunade and I and Orochimaru, we fought against the Hidden Rain Village. Those three. Yahiko, Conan, and Nagato. They'd all been orphaned by the war. I felt sorry for them. So I decided to look after them until they could stand on their own 2 feet. We lived under the same roof, shared a brief peace together. Even in the Hidden Rain, where the shadow of war still fell, those kids grew strong and sturdy, little by little. Looking back on those days now, I realized just how much they meant to me. A few years later, they'd made names for themselves in several battles. But then, I heard rumors that they died. Well, that's how the world works. There's no avoiding it. But still, it breaks your heart. Uh-oh. Mustn't do that. This is no time to get lost in memories. I've got a job to do. If I go back empty-handed, Tsunade will never let me live it down. Nor those three. All right. Guess I'll start.
See, for anybody who hasn't read the manga or watched the anime, and they only played these games, they foreshadow everything way too hard. I mean, just in case people don't know what happens, I'm not gonna say anything, but a good example is what I've already... One second, sorry. Okay, I got you checked. For anybody who has watched any of my other videos, the Ozuma fight against Hidan and Kakuzu, they foreshadowed Ozuma's unfortunate end way too much, because it was like, oh, because Kurna was like, oh, please come back safe, and Ozuma's like, I don't die that easily. Who says that and doesn't die? Come on here. I don't like the camera angles in this. You know, a game I wish they made onto the PS4? It uses part of the same engine, I feel like. I can't guarantee it, but part of the same engine as Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. There was a brief little point in Storm 3 where you play Sasuke at the Kage Summit.
The end of the rain marks the beginning of our fight.
That voice.
One moment.
It's time for God's punishment to descend on the unworthy.
This takes me back. I was just thinking about you. However, I never thought we'd be reunited under these circumstances. Conan. You've really blossomed since I last saw you.
What does a villager of the Leaf want here?
I'm investigating the